Hello, welcome. We're going to talk about Ironsights. Splato Comics. Meyer. Canales? I think it's Canales. That's how I'm going to pronounce it anyway. It's a nice Tuesday evening. The moon's about half full. It's currently waxing, I think. Read the comic after dinner. And boy, my head is full of thoughts. It's full of thoughts. Which I guess a head is supposed to be, right? Nice Kelsey Shannon cover. Sadly, I got to knock the book before doing that thing I don't like. Cover art does not match the interior art. Little ding in my book there. It's a shame. Now, the paper on the inside feels cheap. I'm told that's intentional. What's really interesting about the book, the writing's okay. The writing is like somebody watched Quentin Tarantino movies and then tried to write a Quentin Tarantino movie. Kind of like the way Quentin Tarantino learned to write movies was by watching good movies. This is just like, oh yeah, we're going to write a Quentin Tarantino movie and we're going to set it on the Mexican border and we're going to pretend that, Antonio Banderas is in it. Like that's what's going on here for the story. Which is needlessly convoluted. It's more convoluted than like an action story should be. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about the story, really. I think we're just going to talk about the art, because it's an interesting journey. The art starts off kind of poor. Look at this panel. How did that make it like through editorial? That's a layout. That's not even like really a sketch. Like if I got a 5-minute sketch from Peter Simeti, it would be more detailed than that. But then we flip over to like here, towards the end of the story. Look how much the art's grown. It's phenomenal, like how much better the art is. Like this guy does not look like himself. She does not look like herself as you see her way back here. Let's see. Somewhere in these early pages. Let me flip through and find the right one. Yeah, there she is. Okay? So here's what she looks like on like page 10 or whatever. Here's what she looks like towards the end of the book. Much more detailed figure. The proportions are still about the same, but she actually looks like a human being. Here she looks like a quick sketch. Like, I could probably doodle that, man. I could probably doodle that. I couldn't doodle the face over here. But I could doodle that figure right there. So the book is full of like violent kills. One after another. It's totally like a trashy movie. And just kind of like you can open up basically anywhere in this book and there's a non-zero chance that you're going to see either somebody getting shot or somebody about to get shot. The best sequence in the book is this final action sequence, which is just gory, full of blood and bodies. It contains like a final twist on the story because, M. Night Shyamalan. Everything has to have a with the twist, It's a great meme. Shut up. People forgot that meme. But it was a great meme. That was a meme before we really had memes, man. And there's a lot of those in this story. There's a lot of those little twisty, turny things, unexpected directions. Story-wise, there's these two guys are friends. They don't really act like it, which that's how some friendships are. Fair bit of swearing. A lot of shady stuff going on. The assassin dudes, when they come in wearing like Sugar Skull, like Day of the Dead makeup. It's kind of odd. I don't know if that's real. The gangster, he just talks filthy. His little accountant guy is a hoot. because he wants to be hardcore, and then he becomes hardcore, and then he can't get enough. What's the page like? Okay, the pages are over here, and it's like very light backgrounds. The art's not very good, but the better the art got, the grayer the background seems to it felt like it got. It's kind of interesting. Some of the stuff that really annoyed me as I was reading it is inconsistent borders. Look at the top of the page, okay, at the bottom. That annoyed the heck out of me, especially when you can see the bleed through from the other side where it's dark in that area. But then here, again, bigger than, that drove me crazy. There was one page very early on. This right here. Oh my God, I can't even look at that page. I can't even look at it. There's a couple places where I couldn't tell who was who in the art and the tone, like their voices. Yeah. Some of the characters, Woods and his dad, they didn't really... I couldn't tell who was talking to who, like that kind of stuff. In fact, let me find that. That's a good example. If I can even find that. Hold on. Let me just flip through real quick. Instead of like trying to sneak peeks at pages. Where is the thing I'm looking for? See, there's the hospital fight. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's a fight in the hospital. It's pretty cool. Yeah, here. Like now, they're relatives, so it kind of makes sense that they look kind of the same. But good Lord, tell me, is this guy this guy? Is this guy this guy? Like, if you, even with the hat here, he could have picked up a hat from somewhere. Like, it's really hard to tell who's talking who. Now, of course, maybe I should have known, the Woods gun shop, this guy's named Woods or whatever, but it's a little confusing there. It's a little confusing. Oh, look at that fight. So, I guess my thoughts are, dialogue is not so great. The plot's confusing. The action is a lot of fun. And the art is a journey in the development of an artist. He starts off kind of bad. He ends up pretty good. It's weird. Let's see. There's no price on the back. I don't remember how much I backed this for. It was probably like $25 or something. With shipping, given this number of pages, it's probably okay. I don't feel ripped off. I don't feel taken advantage of. But boy, there's just some little things. Look at this little tiny border down here. Look at this. This big chunky border up here. Oh my God, that's killing me. That's killing me. I can't flip through this book right now. That's gonna haunt my dream. That's totally gonna haunt my dreams. But I had fun reading it. Once I didn't like it the first few pages, but once I got to, the hospital. Once I got to like here, I just kept going. I kept going. I couldn't stop reading it. And then I got to the end, and I'm like, oh, what the twist! And twist endings are kind of overdone. But they can be okay, too. And I reckon this one was okay. It was kind of fitting. It was definitely kind of fitting. So that's my rambly discussion on Ironsights. I liked it. I don't know if you will. I love the logo, though. Can you see that logo? Oh, and they call out the name of the book in the dialogue at one point too. That's kind of a cheesy thing to do, but it fit the tone of what they were talking about, so it was okay. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, look us up, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.